And welcome in to Cross Crease Hockey Talk. My name is Nick Perez.
I'm Kyle Driscoll.
We're talking everything baseball, NASCAR. No, we're not. Just kidding. Hockey.
This is Formula One, right?
Formula One. What can we say about hockey? Can't get enough of it. And last night, there were hockey on last night.
Yeah, two very important
But tonight,
games.
there's not. There's not hockey on tonight, and I'm really upset. This is when you know that hockey's winding down when there's no games on.
It's not winding down. You stop it. You stop it now.
I'm gonna be earnest here. It's winding down. It's not fun. All right, let's go and get into some. We'll go over last night's games. Of course, with the Malarkey Minute, some slang, some Yager moments. Talk about that just in case he decides to retire. Hopefully not.
I pray to God he doesn't.
Some X factors and top beards so far in the old Ploffs.
Brent Burns.
Okay, you can't tell him yet. All right. So
If you're listening, you already know Brent Burns won the Greasiest Man Award.
Yes.
For Cross Crease Hockey Talk. Just
a grease ball.
Yeah.
Just a grease ball.
Yep.
We love it. All right, let's go ahead and talk about some news now. Lucic
Yes.
wants to stay in LA. I don't like it.
Who doesn't want to stay in LA, though?
That he's going to want like $5 million. Sorry, not worth the money, and they can't afford you. I think they should put their money.
How about they get rid of Jonathan Quick and just start NRA?
Get out. Get out now.
Just hashtag start NRA.
Start NRA.
Next season.
Let's do it. Nah.
No, let's not.
Okay.
How about we get rid of NRA? Or they get rid of NRA?
Good. But seriously, though, I want to say...
You guys could pick up Jason LaBarbera again.
Wasn't he playing still? I believe he was playing.
He was playing for the Ducks.
No. Okay, yeah, you're right. He was. He was like Phoenix and like...
Yeah.
He just a suitcase. Just bounced around everywhere.
Yeah. He never actually bought a house. He just lived hotel to
Hotel room.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, it's not bad.
That's not bad.
He probably get a good deal, I bet, probably, too, for being a pro hockey player.
That's not too bad.
No, I mean, you get your bed made.
Your room clean.
Food's made.
Yeah.
What can you say? Not a bad life. All right, let's say the Kings, though. Vincent LeCavalier, career's over. He's done. Done like dinner. Is it? He's done. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
I think that's a good choice. I mean, honestly, I couldn't tell you if it's a bad or good choice. There's obviously always that time in your life where you're like, nah, you know what? I think I'm done. LeCavalier winning a cup with Tampa Bay in the year 2000. So he did pretty good.
Yeah, he played a long career.
Definitely be a Hall of Famer. At least I hope so. If not, then there's an issue at the Hall of Fame in Toronto. Like all other stuff in hockey.
Yeah, there's always an issue in hockey. Somewhere.
Always. And then Datsuk.
That's a big question mark. He's like the Riddler. He's just got question marks all over him.
He said he wants to pick it.
He wants to retire.
He wants to pick it by the time the World Cup rolls around. Which is, that's fair.
He wants to retire, but then he wants to keep playing. Like, bro, you can't have both.
You know what, though? This guy's...
Oh, here we go with the mic problems. Here we go.
With this guy, though, I feel like, he's done so much for the Red Wings organization. Like, just... I definitely understand if you want to leave, if you want to see your family, and that's understandable. It's not like he's living... not like he's from Canada, where it's close. He lives in Russia. It's far. It's really far.
It's right across the pond.
Right across the pond, eh? We go a little skip the little rock across the pond. And
I don't know about that small, but...
And the other news, actually. We have...
created an Instagram.
It's the same thing as our Twitter, at CrossCreaseHT. As you can look right there. Our listeners on the radio can't really see it, but at CrossCreaseHT, because our name is Cross Crease Hockey Talk.
Yes.
The H for hockey, T for talk.
Oh, thank you for explaining that to
Hockey
them.
Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I figured
it sounds like honky tonk.
We could just call it Cross Crease Honky Tonk. We can say we're filming in Nashville or something like that.
We were at Scott Trade Center yesterday for Game 7.
We just flew in.
That's why I'm a little raspy, a little jet lagged.
I got free Jack and Cokes on the plane ride home.
We got drunk on a plane.
At 8 a.m. this morning. At 8 a.m. this morning. It was wild. But now we're back in California. home to LA of not so much playoffs anymore.
And Anaheim.
And Anaheim.
Where there's at least one more game.
We're getting into that a little later on, don't you worry. I'm going to make you feel shame in that game. Is that bad?
Yeah, because you were done on Friday, so.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and talk. You want to talk about the games last night first? Or
Yeah, let's talk about the games last night.
Okay, all right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? All right.
Okay.
Let's talk about. I want to talk about.
Keep going.
Oh, you can go ahead.
No. I was just going to say, we don't have any sound effects.
Well, actually, we do.
Well, for last night, we need them.
We do need these.
Yes.
Little phone issues here. Sorry to our listeners. I know a lot of dead air time doesn't make the show look good.
What dead air time? We've been talking this entire time.
Well, those are 2 seconds. That's still dead air time to me.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Sorry.
So last night was.
Do you want to talk about the Ducks or the Blues?
Let's talk about the Blues game because that was more entertaining.
I was going to say that right away. Like, you know what? Last night, that game was freaking awesome.
Last night I went to Black Angus for happy hour.
Black Fungus?
Yes. I went there for happy hour. I made them change every TV in the bar, except for 3 TVs.
Good.
To the Blackhawks Blues, Ducks Preds, and Angels pregame.
So you're the TV hog. You're that guy.
Sorry,
I'm watching all of them one time. Sorry,
there's only 13 people inside of the bar. I'm going to be sitting here for a good 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Enjoying a couple pops.
Some pops, eh?
Yeah.
Did you have...
It was also my anniversary yesterday, so.
Oh, congrats.
Hey, thank you.
That's, good for you.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah, anniversary. Just to say anniversary, to me it's like, oh, well, I've been...
Locked up.
No, I haven't. I don't know. I can't say anything about the anniversary. I got nothing. All right, Blackhawks, Blues last night. Missed Game 7 in St. Louis, where we were at. Scott trade. Oh, we lied. We just told him we were at last night, so.
That was at Black Angus in St. Louis.
Well, joke's out.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we weren't in St. Louis, but we wanted to. Game 7 was in St. Louis last night. I think one of the most exciting games of the playoffs so far. Of course, these two teams meet up. They're a rival. Missouri and Illinois is connected, so they're rivals. Technically. What are you laughing at?
The way you connected
them. You gotta connect them.
Connected them.
3-2, the Blues won. And it was just...
Former Blackhawk.
Troy Brouwer, scoring the game winner.
Off his own rebound. Just pounded it home.
Had an open net. Decided to hit the post first. And then get a couple whacks at it again. Oh, I finally put it in. That was pretty funny, I'm not going to lie.
He straight pounded Corey Crawford.
Yeah, he did. The shots were 33 for the Blackhawks to the Blues 26. But the big thing were the hits. Blues 34 to the Hawks 19.
There's a lot of bodies getting thrown.
And the Blues were just making them feel shame of the Blackhawks. Especially the defense. They went after the defense a lot. You could tell that's the main key to go for, especially when you have Seabrook and Keith. Their main defense, you make them hurt. Make them feel shame.
Yep.
And also the Blues and blocks. Blues had 20 blocks last night to the Blackhawks 11 blocks. It's a big difference, I feel like, when it comes to that, in front of your goalie, you got to make blocks. But what's his name played good? That one guy, Elliott, he played good.
Yeah, he did.
He played really good last night. And what did you say the X factor was going to be? Tarasenko? Yeah, he was good. But Elliott was better.
Did you see Tarasenko's points? Well, did you see his overall stats for the series?
Yeah, it's like
7 games, 4 goals, 3 assists.
Yeah, that's what I'll talk about. Actually, now is let me get rid of this.
He was a beast.
So
and that's what he needed to be going into that series against Chicago.
The kitten's back.
Corey Crawford. That was Corey Crawford clawing at that goal.
Yeah, Corey Crawford. All right,
should have started Scott Darling.
Of course, the Blues started off with the first goal. Yori Laterra scoring the first goal of his postseason in 2016. Are you looking at something?
I'm looking out our window because we had visitors earlier.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't.
All in the hallway, remember?
It's good coffee, by the way. Thank you to our assistant, Kyle.
Our other assistant is named Kyle.
No, it's him. Definitely him. All right, and then Colt Pranko scoring his second goal of his actually playoff career. He only played 7 games now. He's got 2 goals.
Yep.
I want to say he played at Alaska Anchorage in college. Yeah,
Yes.
Alaska. Yeah, he played there. And then Troy Brower, of course, with the sealer. I guess it wasn't really it was just the game winner. Shaw scored again. 4 goals. Guy took on 4 goals, and
he didn't flip anybody off or call anybody a mean gesture.
he didn't.
So, congratulations to Shaw for keeping it together. this
And
game.
then Hossa scoring another goal, too. You know what, though?
He's just a mean-looking Russian.
I don't think he's not Russian.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure he's not Russian. And there it was, Slovakian.
He's just a mean-looking dude.
Yeah,
He looks like he would murder you. Like, if he was in a suit and following me...
in a dark alley.
Oh, my God. I knew I would be getting murdered. I probably owed money to somebody.
My money, man. Give my money. My money, man. All right, let's get into some serious stuff, though, in this series. 2 guys that... Actually, no. We'll talk about the game until last night. Steve Ott taking on that third, fourth line with Scotty Upshaw. Just a beast, those two were banging bodies, feeding off the energy in Scott trade, and just lifting the Blues' spirits with just, full force fledge of just bang bodies, get the puck, do whatever you can do. And that's when the boys of St. Louis got up and just rolled with that energy, and the crowd obviously was tremendous last night.
Yeah, they absolutely loved that.
Let's talk about some serious things. Two guys in Chicago that, to me, didn't really show up to the series.
Jonathan Toews.
And Patrick Kane.
Yep.
Toews, you know how many goals he scored? Yeah, none. No goals.
You know how many goals Patrick Kane scored?
1. And of course, it was the most important one.
How many points did he have in the season? He's going to be the Hart Trophy winner,
Yeah.
and how many points did he have in this series?
No, he had 100-something points, yeah.
106.
Yeah, 106.
He had 106 points. He's going to win the Hart Trophy. No points, no goals.
He
had 2 assists.
He actually had 6 assists. He had 7 points.
Okay.
But you're looking at a goal scorer. Guy score goals. That's the kind of guy that you need in the playoffs. If you go the entire season and score all these goals, and then you show up at playoffs, I'm good. I don't want to anymore. Not right. And then, of course, Jonathan Toews, everybody called him Mr. Serious or Captain, whatever. You know what? I know you're you won 3 cups. I know you're getting tired. You played a lot of games lately in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
But
I mean, including the Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, they've pretty much wore themselves out. And I've seen that happen with the Kings also.
Oh, yeah. And that's one I think, it's you can say how much they didn't show up or like that. But you know what? It could have been, honestly, they were tired. They've been beaten. Their body just all right, dude. I need a little bit of break, please.
Yeah.
And obviously now,
they're going to get it.
They're going to be a different cup winner since 2010 now. All teams are all out. Kings, Hawks, and Boston.
God.
So different cup winner now.
Thank God.
Oh, excuse me. And coffee.
Thank God.
And I will talk about on the blue side. I want to talk about Jaden Spots.
The old Spots.
He's been clutch, honestly. I think he's put up 5 goals. 5 goals and 4 assists. Been pretty good.
Okay.
I want to say. Yeah, and that's really the only X factor I had in that game. Besides Elliott. Elliott was one of the. Elliott. Been one of the top performers, I think. And if they keep winning, they might look for him for MVP, I think, of the entire playoffs.
Yeah.
I look at his goals against and everything like that. I just know it's probably up there for playing every game. When they came into the postseason thinking who's going to play Allen or Elliott, you look at that, you're like, I don't know. We'll give Elliott a shot. I might as well.
I'm giving Elliott the nod.
Well, Elliott's always been. They always I guess screwed him over a little bit. So, but it's good though. Elliott now is claiming his net, and he's staying with it.
I give Elliott the nod.
Elliott.
I told you we have an audience.
We do, and honestly, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it. Not at all. But seriously, though.
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
Let's talk. Oh, go ahead.
I'm definitely going Elliott in that series.
Well, you
this next round.
Oh, no. You have. I was talking about before the playoffs started. Idiot.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, what are you going to do? Hey, Elliot, you're done. Okay, Kevin.
Hey. Kevin's not the only one with
I
that
know.
excuse.
I know.
Bruce Boudreau.
Bruce.
Bruce.
I like pizza.
And beer.
Lots of beer. All right, let's talk about the Ducks now. Speaking of Bruce, what the heck happened? Oh, I know. The Ducks lost last night. Nope, only one. Okay, yep, that's awesome. Ducks lost last night. They went to Smashville last night with a chance to clinch the series in Tennessee. Didn't do it.
Do you know what that game felt like?
Oh, I know. Honestly.
Do you know what that game felt like? Game 6, Western Conference Finals, 2015.
No, that was
last year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Was it like 18?
Why are
Was
you
it like
laughing?
18 overtimes?
What are you laughing at? It's not funny.
I think it's pretty funny.
It was 2 overtimes. It was not funny. It wasn't funny at all.
So they went to Nashville, like I said. They lost 3-1, and they had the chance to wrap it up. Didn't do it.
Nope.
Shots were 27-26, pretty even. The face-offs were 52% to
Honestly,
48.
it was a 1-goal game, and then they got an empty netter.
Yeah, Weber scored from the opposite blue line. That was pretty cool, actually. The hits were 30-25.
It's not that impressive.
I think Nashville decided to finally realize that, hey, we should probably bank some bodies too, and we can get the Ducks off their game. I guess not off their game, they just got in their kitchen more and kind of made them think more on their toes.
Yeah.
And then the block shot ratio or numbers, 21 for Nashville, only 11 for the Ducks.
And
Kind of like the Blackhawks
That's
teams.
where it really screwed them, because that is the Ducks' defensive metaphor. That's what they do. That's their formula. They block shots, they throw bodies, and they got off that game last night.
It's a giant P, didn't they? Didn't they?
Yes.
They did.
Yes.
I actually had a few notes on that game. I watched the first little bit of it until I saw the Blackhawks game and the Blues. I was like, yeah, I'm going to watch that. And it was funny in that game.
It wasn't funny. Nothing was funny.
Yeah, it was actually. Ryan Garbett takes a stick into the face, his own stick. Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that.
I laughed for a good... I had to pause the game. I didn't want to miss anything. I laughed so hard at that. Because it's Garbett. I don't like him. No one likes him. And this is, you see his stick go into his face and his bucket comes up. He's like, oh, what's going on? Kids admit that was funny.
Nothing was funny about that.
Come on. That was awesome.
Nothing was funny about that game.
No?
No.
Okay. I noticed, though, that the Nashville was the first. Gostad went to Anderson right away, got into his kitchen. Lindholm kind of just buried him. Right? He was on the ground and cross-checked like almost in the neck, almost like kills him. Come on, Lindholm.
Well, he cross-checked Lindholm in the ass. As he was falling down, he cross-checked him in the ass.
And he held his leg.
Yeah, he was like wrapped around his leg. Like, you know when you have that little brother or that little sibling that like wants to wrap around your leg and wants you to carry him through the house?
Yeah.
Like, that's what he tried to do on ice skates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can
So, I mean, I understand where Lindholm got pissed off and was just like, get off. But
You don't know me.
But he probably said it in like Swedish.
I'm stupid. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, so that was...
He's like, I'm going to curse you out, but I'm going to make sure the rest don't understand what I'm saying so they can't call a penalty.
I wonder if the refs actually know different languages, like, in case, like, you know what, I'm gonna learn these, so, like...
I'm going to get some Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, I'm going to learn this, so if they want to talk something back to me, I'm like, oh, really, you think so? And then you give them a penalty.
Well, they have to know at least
and then you
French,
Russian,
Swedish, Slovakian,
and then French Canadian,
and Finnish.
and then Canadian. A boot.
I mean,
a boot.
Canadians. Pretty
Molson
easy.
Canadian, Molson beer. Poutine. Poutine. That break was sponsored by Poutine. I can go for some poutine right now, actually.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, the Ducks headed back home tomorrow. Finally, hockey's on again tomorrow. 2 games tomorrow. Islanders open up against Tampa Bay. In
The Islanders Panthers?
Tampa Bay. Yeah, this guy last night decided to text me, hey, you want to watch the... Well, actually, he texted me after the Ducks game. Said, first of all, just said, first of all, screw you. Or screw off, but he said the F word.
Yes.
Said, 2, where are we watching the game at? Ducks game Wednesday. And in reply, they said, well, we also want to watch the Florida another game. I was like, that game, what series is over? Like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, they're playing Tampa Bay. I guess same state. I'll give you that. It could have been way off, but I'll give you that.
I could have said, let's watch the Detroit Isles play. Speechless.
Oh, you're saying Detroit's out? Oh, yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like the Kings.
Yep.
Both jokes. Hey, you want to hear a funny joke? Kings and Wings. I don't have that one, do I?
I believe we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. This is that was when the Ducks lost. I just laughed. Can we hear on the this thing?
Let's see.
Right. I can't hear it on my. That was it. Yeah. So. Can we hear it now? No, I think we can. That's not fun. It's not really fun for the viewers on YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
So that was the like I said, the Ducks play tomorrow now in Anaheim.
Yep.
In the old Honda Center, or the
Honda Center.
Should be the Pond, actually. You know what the Ducks should do? In the first period, they're losing. Just say they're losing. They come out in the new jerseys, and then after the second period, they switch into the old school jerseys like Mighty Ducks, and then they just tear in Nashville. Like, oh, here we go.
I think that's against the rules.
It'd be awesome, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Actually, no. In the movie, Bob Miller said there wasn't a rule for it. I don't think
That was in Pee Wee hockey.
that was Bantam, I believe, not Pee Wee's. Maybe it was Pee Wee's. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Oh, this coffee's so good.
Okay.